What's up, team? This is a new series on some gym equipment reviews that you can purchase at home. Now, in the studio, I'm not blessed with space. So for me, every inch matters, right? And how I utilize the space is gonna help get the most out of my sessions and also maximize results for my clients. Now, obviously, I don't wanna clutter the space because I haven't got that much space, but there are some things that I've purchased in here which have saved a ton of space, added a ton of variety to the workouts, and also massively improved the strength of my clients, and also obviously the enjoyment of the sessions. Well, I say that, probably the enjoyment from me, I'm pretty sure they hate these bits of equipment because they're quite demanding. But the first one I'm gonna review is a hamstring roller. Here's the bad boy. It's essentially just metal with 4 wheels on, right? It's not crazy, it's nothing fancy. You can buy these from, say, like commercial gym equipment companies for like £120, but I went to Gym Master and bought it for about £30, right? There's probably some promos online you can get it even cheaper. Amazon also probably do them as well. But for £30, it's amazing, right? It doesn't take up much space, does it? You can just stack up against the wall, fantastic. Even though it's called a hamstring roller, it's not just for your hamstrings. Upper body, core, lower body, there's a ton of variety of exercises with it as well. So I'm gonna show you some exercises that my clients do with them, right? Just to give you a little bit of an overview and an insight into kind of like what exercise you can do for it as well. But it's a great way of, if you haven't got much space, of improving your relative strength, right? I mean, sometimes it's difficult to get a squat rack and a barbell in there, but you can get some really intense workouts and really intense exercises just from something as simple as this. There's tons of different exercises. This is a side plank, obviously using the roller with my feet rather than my elbow. That's gonna really hurt. But essentially with these kind of exercises, you're gonna find there's a lot of variety within them, okay? So this one, obviously, I'm using a pad, which is obviously quite easy to do. This one here, I actually have a 10 kilo plate underneath. This is just a variation of a hamstring curl that I normally do, making it a little bit harder, obviously with that kind of 10 kilo plate underneath. We then go into single leg hamstring curl, again, which is pretty tough and intense again as well, but the goal, obviously, of these hamstring curls is to get that knee nice and straight, okay? To get like full extension hamstring. I love this, my favorite exercise. I've done that for about 3 meters as a max. A reverse lunge here is wicked. Again, there's constant tension on that kind of front quad, which is great. Again, with these exercises, I haven't actually used any weights with them just because I'm not sure what you have. And I wanted to just basically keep the emphasis and the focus on the roller rather than like the kettlebells and the dumbbells and the barbells, etc. So like this one here, for instance, in the past, I've done like a front squat or front loaded with a barbell as well, or even a goblet position with a kettlebell or dumbbells down by the side. Obviously the push-ups and press-ups here are pretty standard, obviously just driving away, making extra tension, as well as a core exercise as well, which is fantastic. But as you can see, as I'm going through these exercises, kind of limited by your imagination and what's possible. Okay, so you can just kind of take these kind of exercises like planks and that are just a standard exercise, so just make them a little bit more challenging. Here I can external load maybe with a weighted vest, maybe with like a 10 kilo or 20 kilo plate on my back as well, or even a dumbbell. But there's tons of variety even with this stuff here. Like here I'm on my knees here, but you can go onto your toes, obviously keep your knees to the floor. But yeah, I mean, there's endless amounts of variety, as you can tell, right? Especially this last one. This is like the standard one that I use for a lot of my clients to start with. Obviously, if you can't go out all the way, what you can do is drop that bum down to the floor, bring your heels in, without obviously making it worse. But there's a ton of variety there. There you have it. That is a hamstring roller. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm not blessed with space. A little bit of kit here, just shoved up against the wall. Don't take any space up, but there are like an endless amount of exercise you can do for it to really like maximize your workouts and your exercises. Keep it varied, keep it fun, keep it intense, and obviously build up your strength. All right, so hope you like that. If you like this series, please let me know. I'll probably do more of these because I get quite a lot of questions from clients or some people on Instagram or even emails as well, just saying that, hey, can you help me design my gym at home? And so, yeah, this may help you, all right? But drop a comment if you like it. And again, if you want the link to it, I'll post it somewhere, right? So maybe check the link in my bio, maybe check underneath here as well. But essentially just type in Gym Master hamstring roller and it'll probably come up. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.